Okay, here we go, boys and girls. We're trading the NASDAQ. I just wanted to show you one of my techniques that I've been using lately, and it seems to be working out for me. Uh, so I've basically been doing just price action, right? Just quick in and outs, hit it and quit it, done, right? So as you can see here, we're trading the NASDAQ. This strategy is super simple, right? No brainer. I literally just sat down, I opened up the chart, and I go, right? Uh, no overthinking it. Probably my only trading indicator I have on here is the VWAP, but really I don't use it very much. But all that said, normally if you look at the VWAP, if it's below the VWAP, the market's bearish. If it's above the VWAP, the market's bullish. Does it happen all the time? No. But, it is a good rule of thumb. Now, today the market is getting smashed by, Trump announced he was going to hit, I think, Europe with a 50% tariff starting June 1st. So the market definitely went down a lot. It was over 21,000. Now it's below 21,000. So it's gone down a couple hundred points. Now, when I trade, I try to trade only, I love a good 20-point swing, but if you can get 10 points, I'd be happy with that. So here we are. As you can see, the market looks a little bearish. Now, this is the 5-minute chart, and it does look like it's going down a lot. Now, anytime I see this a nice bear candle here and with no wick on the bottom, that tells me it's going to go down. So what are you going to do, guys? Let's sell that sucker, right? And we're just going to do a full contract. Okay, so now we're in it, right? And I think we got in at a good price. Let's blow that up a little more here. So this is perfect because usually in the market, I've always seen it a million times, where it goes down and then there's no wick. It pops back up, usually kind of retraces itself. You can get it for a better price, and then we're going to hopefully it comes back down, right? So right now we're already up like, $50 or so, Now my rule of thumb is I try not to add into the trade unless I'm in the money. So right now it's looking pretty good for bearish, right? So I'm going to go ahead and sell it one more time. Let's see if we can get a little better price. Right now I'm at 100. Let's see if we can get that green candle again. That's good enough. Okay, we got right at the green candle. Okay, so so now we're in it for 2 contracts. Now we're really going to make some money, guys. So 2 contracts is usually about all I do. Now I try not to do much more than that because things can get crazy really quick and you can lose or make a lot of money. But like as you see here, I'm actually now in the negative. But that's okay, guys. Now what I try to do is usually my settings, I try to set a stop loss for around, I don't know, around $500 or so. So if it goes the wrong way, it stops me out $500 and I'm done. But here we're going to ride this sucker all the way down, and we're going to see how far it goes, right? So as you can see here, it's going the right way. We're up about almost $200. And like I said, this is the 5-minute chart. So my rule of thumb is I try not to stay in a trade for more than 3 candles. That's about 15 minutes, guys. So let's see how much money we can make in 15 minutes. But we might be out of this trade faster than that. So because it's already been going down quite a bit. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 candles in the red. So we're kind of pushing it here. So I'm looking for one more good candle here. And that's it. Maybe just be one and done, right? So we're gonna see if we can get a little better. Okay, so we got another candle here. This is actually a nice little bear flag looking because you got the nice drop here and you got some consolidation right here. So that usually tells me that's a bear flag. So if it went up and you had some consolidation, that'd be a bull flag, right? So we're hoping this sucker goes down, which it is. Let's see. So one thing beautiful about having two contracts is I am going to put a take profit on here, right? So let's put a take profit right there. Okay. Hopefully we can hit that point. And I'll show you what happens if we hit that take profit, okay? Now we're just going to sit around and wait, guys, right? We're not going to wait very long, right? Because we're only in this trade for 5 minutes, maybe 10. 15 at the most. Okay, so we're up 300. And this is two full-size contracts with NASDAQ, right? Futures. So, you're talking quite a bit of money here. But like I said, we're just going to be in and out real quick. Now, since it's kind of doing a bear flag, we might have to be in it for the full 15 minutes because there's probably going to be some volatility right there. And then, if it probably goes the wrong way, we'll probably go ahead and sell it. But hopefully we should get a nice push down here. So what I try to look for too is the time. So I'm constantly looking at the time. Right now, we're looking at 1:12 p.m. I like to see it, whichever way it spikes, about 2 minutes before the candle closes. That's usually where it's going to go the rest of the 2 minutes. So if it hits 113 and spikes downwards, okay, so it just hit 113. So we're in the red. So that is a good sign, guys. So so that tells me it's probably going to go down, but it didn't go down much. So we'll see. So I was hoping more of a spike downwards at that 2 minute mark. The next one is the 1 minute mark. So at 1:14, so 1 minute before the next candle, I want to see this thing in the red, right? And I have a countdown right here. So this is 1 minute and 24 seconds. So we got about 20 seconds to go for this till 1 minute till. And I want to see red. I don't want to see no green. A lot of volatility going on because, like I said, it's probably consolidating right now. It doesn't know which way it wants to go because we're kind of getting that bear flag territory. And this is where you gotta just gotta hold your own, guys. This is where it's just, you know, you're gonna be up 100, down 100, up 200, down 200. You just don't know what's gonna happen. You just gotta trust your theory, right? And so I'm just gonna let this ride. You know what I mean? Just trust it. Okay, so we're at 1 minute till, starting to go the wrong way. So this might actually be a reversal here. So we're probably might be reversing here. So let's. So this is not good right here. It's getting close to that other candle high right here. Okay, so we just had a nice green candle there. So that tells me it could be going the other way. Let's check out the 15-minute chart for verification. So we do have a little flag here, but it's not much. It's not much of a wick, right? So I'm thinking it's still going to go down, right? So we just got to be patient. Now, if this green candle goes halfway up this other one, then that's not good, because that means you kind of get in that territory. Okay, so right now we just hit it. So I'm actually going to do a stop loss right halfway through that, right at the top of that candle right there. So let's do a stop loss right there. And we'll go ahead and put another one right there too. Okay, so if it would have went past this point right here, that meant it was probably going to keep going higher in the middle of this candle here, because that's I think it's called the fair market gap. Don't quote me on that, guys. But you know, and a lot of this is just from a lot of trading, a lot of experience trading, guys. You know, I don't, you know, I can't say everybody can do this, because this has taken me years, days, thousands of trades to know this stuff. And you just kind of got to live and breathe the market. So I try to live and breathe it. I'm hoping this is going to go back in the red. And it's nice to look at the 15-minute candle chart, because it kind of gives you a little more clarity on what's really going on. Because if I would have saw this and this was a little more of a wick right here, this candle probably would have kept going higher, and I probably would have just sold it. But since this wick was about the same size as this one, but actually it was actually smaller than this one, so that tells me it has more room to go down. So here we go. We're almost even. Okay, right now we're at 117. We got, okay, so we're hoping to stay in the red at 2 minutes, right? So once it hits 1200, we're hoping to stay in the red. That'd be a good bear sign right there. Okay, guys, we did it. Okay, we stayed in the red. Okay, now we need to push lower, right? We need to go lower. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. We need to see it go below basically my break-even point. That's basically the bottom of that wick right there. Let's see if we can blow that up a little more for you guys so you can see what's going on. Okay, so right there, I'd love to hit my break-even point. That's a good-looking wick right there on that last candle. That tells me it's going to go down, guys. Now, does this method work all the time? No, but I would probably say, you know, when it does work, you want to take a lot of advantage of it. Okay, so here we are. We're looking for a nice bear flag here. We got 45 seconds to go of this candle. We're hoping it stays in the red. So this was actually a great fake out. So a lot of guys would have been faked out by this. So they probably would have thought this was going to keep going up, right? But since it didn't cross this halfway point of this candle here, then you know, that tells me it's probably going to keep going down. And I'm probably going to get proven wrong here. Let's see. Okay, it's going back up. Not a good sign, considering it's right there. 6 seconds left of this candle. Man, it made a huge comeback. Okay, guys, it's going the wrong way. Probably going to get stopped out here. Like I said, does this work every time? No, but the theory is strong, right? And it works for me more than you think. Now, the worst thing you want to do is probably dollar cost average right here. I know it's so tempting, guys, to dollar cost average because, if you add a few more contracts up here, it has potential to go lower, then you can make more money, but you can also lose a lot more money. Because remember, if you dollar cost average, that just multiplies your losses, right? So if you're in the red, you're gonna be even more in the red. So I only multiply my profits, guys. So let's see if we can get back in the green. If we do, we're probably going to add another contract because that tells me this is a true bear flag. It's going to go lower. Now, it'd be a miracle if we make it out this trade alive here because this is not looking good. But I'm going to trust my system and we'll see if it works. Now, like I said, I just kind of came into this market. I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, this is actually a terrible time to come in because you're like I said, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles going down. The odds of it reversing are really high, right? But you know, you got to take a risk, right? Life is a risk, and sometimes the trend should be your friend, right? And you gotta just trust it. Because right now we're still, below the VWAP. We're still below this halfway point of this candle here. And a lot of times bear flags they do a little reversal, and they kind of test this little midpoint section, and then they go poosh, and then they shoot down, right? So hopefully, keep our fingers crossed that happens. Like I said, doesn't always work. Okay, so right now we're at 2 minutes of the candle left, showing a nice downward push. The last candle did a major comeback and didn't work out so well. So hopefully this one retests our break even. Hopefully it gets in the green. So right now we're in this trade. Oh, gosh, we're in it a little longer than I wanted. We're in it for about 15 minutes right now. Okay. If we push below, okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy another contract, right? Or sell it, right? Let's do it. Okay, because that tells me it's going to go down, guys. So we're up to 3 contracts. I'm actually going to do a little thing where I'm going to just take a little profit off the top, right? Because it might just test this bottom and then reverse back. So we want to take some profits while we can, guys. So let's go just above this. We're going to take profit there. And we're going to leave this take profit here. Let's go ahead and add another take profit way down here. And then we're going to add another stop loss right there. Okay, guys. So this is a classic bear flag. You got your huge candle going down. You got some consolidation. You got a little retracement with a little bit of a fake out, right? Testing the middle of this candle. Now you got some more red candles going on. I'd love to see another push below here. So this next candle is probably, if my theory is correct, it should actually go down here and probably retest this bottom here. I'm hoping to hit this buy limit or the take profit. So that way we can at least get some profits out, guys. Get one contract off the table. Now, I know you're probably saying, I probably should have taken, a contract, up here. That way I could dollar cost average, but it could have went the wrong way, guys. I did not know. I mean, up here is a terrible time to buy because it could just keep going higher. Um, and so we're gonna see if now could I have waited to buy that third contract? Yeah, I could have probably bought it a little better price. I'm hoping this goes. I really wish this red candle went a little further beyond this green candle here. It didn't really go very far. But hopefully my theory is correct, and this should be a red candle coming up. Now, in this situation, it's not ideal to be red the whole time. I was actually only green in the very beginning of this trade. And should I have taken profits? I don't know. Maybe. But sometimes you just got to let the trade work itself out, right? And I'm just gonna I set up certain rules to protect myself from losses, right? I got a good strong theory. I'm not trying to talk myself into anything, right? Because sometimes you can talk yourself into stuff, right, guys? You can see things that really aren't there, uh, which I'm trying my best not to do, but it is hard, right? Okay, so we're almost at the 2 minute mark of this candle. Okay, we got 5 seconds left till the 2 minutes. Hoping to see a nice push down. Come on, let's go push down. We got to push up. Okay, that's not a good sign. Still kind of consolidating, guys, because let's look at this 15-minute chart. Oh, we got a nice little spike. So if you look at the 15-minute chart, this is not looking good. Okay, so we're almost at the 130 mark. We got 1 minute to the trade ends. So basically, I bought this perfect if you were going to buy long, right? Well, it happens, guys. Can't win them all. I thought personally this had a chance to go lower. Uh, Unfortunately, it didn't. And then we're probably going to lose close to $1,000 right here, guys. Unless some miracle happens. Okay, we got 18 seconds, 15. Do miracles happen, guys? Let's see. 12, 10. It's going down. It's going down. Could this be a 15-minute bear flag? or a 5-minute bear flag. So right now we're looking close at a 15-minute bear flag, which kind of sucks because I didn't want to be in this trade this long. So if this goes lower than this candle here, that tells me this is a 15-minute bull flag. As you can see here, we're in a lot of consolidation. Got our stop loss here. Hopefully we don't get any crazy spikes. I've had it so many times, guys, where, you know, it spikes, hits your stop loss, and then reverses the other way, and then makes $1 million, right? And, you know, it is what it is, guys. You just got to live to fight another day. And like here, you know, yeah, we have the potential to lose 1,000, but we have the potential to make a lot more than that, guys. And so, okay, so this is actually looking really good. Let's go down, baby. Down, baby, down. Hindsight is always 2020. You know what I mean? Should I have dollar cost average up here? Yeah, but it's scary, guys, because you know, if it's going the wrong way, it could keep going that way. I've been burned so many times by dollar cost averaging. I just almost refuse to do it anymore. Okay, guys, hit. Let's see some green on that chart. I mean, green right here. Green as in money, right? Okay, it's looking good. I think we just tested this low. We're basically back to break even. See if we can hit our buy limit here. If I see a huge spike downward, I might even move this buy lower. Okay, here we go. Now we're off to the races, guys. Looks like it was a 15-minute bull flag. I'm going to expand this a little more so we can get a better picture. How low can we go? How low can we go? This is looking real good, guys. Classic bear flag. We trusted our system, and it's paying off. Okay, that's looking really good. Okay, I'm modifying that a little more. That candle looks huge. So we're hoping just to retest this this low right here. That candle looks huge, guys. Huge. It's huge. That's what she said, right? How low can we go? How low can we go? So like I said, I'm in this trade a little longer than I wanted to. It ended up being a 15-minute bear flag instead of a 5-minute bear flag. But, you know, working, you know, a half hour is not bad, guys. You know, would I rather work 5-10 minutes? Yeah. But, you know, let's see if we can make that money, right? So I've seen this setup many times, right? And this is a total bear flag, right? You got the spike, you got your rebound, and then it shoots back down. And it kind of looks like I kind of think of it like a shoe or like a high-heeled boot or something like that. I don't know why, but you know, it's kind of like the you know, it's strange how that works. But yeah, I've seen this setup a million times, guys. Okay, so I probably should have taken a take profit right here and then bought more right here. Okay. So I really wanted to show you that, guys, but so this is my theory. You know, you because you know it's going to spike down to this low point here. You take a take profit and then when it retracts, you buy more in, right? But here, I'm just thinking, I saw that thing shooting down, and I didn't want to lose out. So if it hits below this low right here, it's going to have a huge spike down. Okay, so right now it's right at that low. It's thinking about it, guys. Okay, it just pushed below. Okay, so now we should have a nice little spike down. We're going to take profit. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Got to get that. Got to get that. Got to get that. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, no. Come on. Oh. Oh. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so it's probably going to retest that bottom. I'm going to move this just a hair lower just to capitalize on that. So if that would have sold right there, guys, at that bottom of that wick right there, I mean, it literally touched it. It literally touched it. I would have bought again right there, okay? And then dollar costed average on the way down. Remember, you only dollar cost average when you're in the green, and you can really multiply your profits real quick, guys. Okay, let's hit that. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. So close. Just wants to do it so bad. Move it one more time. Come on now. I know you want it. So let's see where we're at for time here. We got 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Okay, nice little spike down. Should get one more push down, especially around that 2-minute mark. Let's do it, guys. Right now we're up $700. Oh, come on. I don't know if I'm just being greedy, guys. Keep moving my take profit down. But when you see this bear flag here, you know it's going down. You know it. And when you know something, you got to go for it, right? How many times have you seen the setup, and let's say you're invested the wrong way, you're like, man, I should have just reversed it or whatever. That's usually your time, right? Okay, guys, I'm actually going to sell again. So I'm dollar cost average one more time. Now, 4 contracts is kind of crazy, guys. But, you know, sometimes... Okay, let's go 5. Why not? Okay, guys. So let's see if it does reverse here. I think it's going to shoot down, guys. And as you can see, I'm not sweating at all, guys. I know I've seen this a million times. A million. Okay. I love those trades where you just have seen this setup a million times. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, yeah, I know it's going to go up. I know it. Or I know it's going to go down or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, could something crazy in the market happen? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's something crazy could happen. there's something in the market, some news flash or whatever, something I don't know about. Now, do I watch the news all the time? No. And I purposely kind of stay out of the news a lot. Now, I kind of get the gist with the news, you know what I mean? So if the market, if they say, oh, this report's coming out today, that report's coming out tomorrow, yeah, I might, keep track of that, but as far as like other stuff, like these talking heads on TV, I try to stay out of that because what happens is I get a bias. And usually, if I get a bias, like, oh, I think the market's going to go up today, I get a bias for that. And then it ends up going the opposite every time. And so this way, I'm strictly price action, price action, price action, price action. So I'm literally not watching the news. I'm not watching TV. I'm just watching charts, guys. Now, this is a nice little bear flag still. I think we still have the opportunity to go down further. I mean, I know it shows that green candle, and it could go the wrong way. Like I said, anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Don't whatever you do, don't listen to me. And because this is just what I do, and I know it's a little crazy, but in the market, you kind of have to be a little, you know what I mean. And I try not to take it serious either, you know what I mean? Because I'm a very low stress guy. I, you know, it doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? And I don't know why, but it just, call it my superpower or whatever. But it's, it can be a curse sometimes because sometimes, I should be scared when I'm not. And it bites me in the butt sometimes and get a little overconfident. But confidence can be good sometimes, especially for your health and your self confidence. I'd love to make so so in this trade here. I would love to make about let's say 2,000 guys. Let's hit 2,000. So since I bought somewhere up here, I can't even remember where I bought at, but so I'm gonna try to take some profits. So let's move some of these stop losses. Here, I'll do another stop loss. Oh, let's do it right here. Okay, how many stop losses do we got, guys? We got one, two, three, or take profits. Four. Okay, so we need another one in here. Let's do it down here. Bye, 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 bye. What is that, like Backstreet Boys? Bye, bye, bye. I'm a terrible singer, guys, so don't comment on that. Okay, guys, so we're up a little over 200 bucks. 300, 400, 500, 600. Let's go 6. So one reason why I've kind of put a stop loss or take profit up here is because I did buy 5 contracts, guys. So that's a lot. And I don't want to get too crazy. So I just want to kind of take my profits and run. Let's see if we can get up here. I'm gonna raise that up just a hair. Okay, so we got 9 seconds left of this candle. 5 seconds. Come on, let's stay red, guys. Still has a long way to go down. Okay, here we go, guys. That's looking real nice. I'm going to modify that one more time. And I actually like to see that. I like to see green right at the beginning of the candle before it turns red. So if I want it to go down, I want to see green right away. That usually tells me it's going to go the opposite way. Because I don't know why, but it seems like every candle loves a wick on the end. Well, the only way you're going to get that wick is if it goes green, right? So I actually like to see that. As long as this is trending downwards, see this little line here, guys? As long as that doesn't cross that line, then we're probably good. Now, if I was really smart, I'd probably move some of these stop losses, you know, right about there. So, because that way I would at least be in the money, right, guys? If it went the wrong way. So that's 3. Let's do another one. So okay, guys, we're gonna hit it. Let's hit it. Okay. Okay. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, halfway through the candle. Oh, just hit one stop loss. Oh, so we just hit 4 stop losses, guys. Okay, so now at this point, I'm actually going to see if I can buy at a better price. Okay, so let's buy or sold it again. Let's check out that 50-minute candle one more time, so hopefully we're not screwing ourselves. Okay, it doesn't look too bad to me. Still looks like that 15-minute bear flag there. Okay, guys, so we made a little money. I'm not sure how much. I think we made a couple $100 so far. So if this gets below our break even, I'm going to buy again or sell. I always like to do market orders. Okay, it's going down, guys. So we're at 3 contracts. A lot of volatility going on. It's like we only have like 10 minutes of the day, guys. Not much time left. I didn't even realize it's towards the end of the day. So I should probably actually get out of this trade real quick. Okay, so let's do some take profits. Bye. Oh, actually, I could have moved these ones up. Okay, let's see if we can go down a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're out. Well, that was basically about it. You know, was that trade perfect? No, but we did make money. And in the end, we probably made, I don't know exactly the number that we made, but we're probably up at least a couple $100, which is better than a sharp stick in the eye, right? Now, if we would have stayed in the trade, we probably would have been doing a lot better. But I just wanted to get out of it because the market was almost closed for the day, guys. It was 1:52 Pacific time, so it's probably almost done. So I just wanted to get out of it and have a happy Friday. Stay in the green, guys. What do you think of this video? What do you think of my strategy? It's a little unorthodox, but it has been working. And what I've been doing too is only trading one trade a day. So I do one trade, same time every day, and usually it works out. Just remember, guys, trade responsibly and try to follow your rules. I know it's harder than it sounds, but it is beneficial for you. So what do you guys think? Make sure to like, subscribe down below, and subscribe, of course. It really helps me out. Peace out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.